Some nights don't come with warnings. There is no thunder, no strange dream, no warning sign. Just a quiet disturbance in the spirit, the kind only a mother can hear. This is the story of Naomi, a 19-year-old university student, and the night her mother's intuition reached her before danger did. Naomi was practical, grounded, the type of girl who trusted books and schedules more than anything spiritual. Her mother, on the other hand, lived with prayer woven into her bones, the kind of woman who whispered God's name over lost keys, stubborn appliances, and her children's footsteps. That Thursday evening began like any other. Naomi told her mother she was going to study late at a friend's apartment. But that wasn't the truth. She was going to meet Daniel. Daniel, charming, gentle, attentive. The kind of boy who seemed safe because he knew exactly how to look like safety. Naomi felt seen around him, understood, less lonely. Her mother didn't know about Daniel, but her mother's spirit did. As Naomi left the house, her mother watched her with an uneasy stillness, her eyes following Naomi the way one watches someone walking toward a cliff they can't see. "Don't stay out too late," she said. Naomi promised she wouldn't, unaware of the storm forming around her. At 9:15 p.m., Naomi stood outside waiting for Daniel to pick her up. The street was unusually silent, just cold wind and flickering streetlights. Then her phone rang. It was her mother. "Where are you?" Her voice sounded strangled, frightened. Naomi repeated the lies she had prepared. "I'm at my friend's." Her mother inhaled sharply. "No," she whispered. "You're not." Naomi froze. It wasn't accusation, it was revelation. "Mama, For the past hour, my chest has been heavy," her mother said. "I don't know what it is, but something is wrong. Come home, right now." Naomi rolled her eyes. She was annoyed, embarrassed. She felt like a child being dragged back home. But her mother's voice shook as she pleaded, "Naomi, please!" It wasn't the words. It was the fear behind them. Something in Naomi shifted. "Okay, Mama, I'm coming." Just as Naomi hung up, Daniel's car pulled up beside her. Daniel rolled the window down. "Hey, Naomi, get in!" But Naomi didn't move. "I can't," she said. "My mom wants me home." Daniel stared at her for a little too long. Confusion flickered into irritation, then into something colder. "Your mom doesn't need to know everything you do," he said. The tone was wrong. It wasn't the Daniel she thought she knew. There was no warmth, no softness, just quiet control. Naomi stepped back. "I'm going home." Daniel gripped the steering wheel. His jaw tightened. "Naomi," his voice dropped lower. "Get in the car." Not a suggestion, a command. Her heart trembled. "No," she said firmly. "I'm going home." He stared at her with a smile that didn't reach his eyes. "Fine, I'll see you later." Then he drove off too quickly, too sharply. Naomi stood there shaking, not from the cold, but from the sudden realization that she didn't recognize him at all. When Naomi reached home, her mother was standing outside, as if waiting for disaster to arrive at any moment. She grabbed Naomi's hands and searched her face. "What happened?" she demanded. "Nothing," Naomi said. "I just didn't go." Her mother's body collapsed in relief. Tears gathered in her eyes. "For an hour," she whispered. "I felt something chasing you. Not physically, spiritually. I kept hearing one thing over and over. Call her now." Naomi was shaken, but she didn't fully understand. Not yet. The understanding came 2 days later. Daniel was arrested, not for something small, for something terrifying. He had been targeting girls, not violently, but through manipulation, isolation, emotional entanglement. He knew how to make them feel chosen and then trap them emotionally. The girl he met the same night Naomi refused to get in his car didn't make it home safe. When Naomi heard the news, her legs gave out. She fell to the floor and sobbed uncontrollably because she realized she had been inches away from walking into danger, and the only thing that stopped her was a mother whose fear was really a warning from God. There are instincts, and then there are mother instincts. A mother's, "I don't feel right about this," is not panic, not worry, not superstition. It is a spiritual siren, a whisper from God, a shield, a prophecy, a protection. Naomi survived not because she saw the danger, but because her mother did. And sometimes the greatest miracle is a parent's intuition calling you home before your footsteps reach where your destiny was never meant to go. Some dangers you will never meet because someone who loves you prayed loudly enough to cancel them. And that night, a mother's prayer reached heaven faster than danger reached Naomi.